Hi everybody, welcome. I have a little message here that I was hoping I could share with you today. Dear students, yesterday I went on a long walk with my family. We like to explore all the trails in our neighborhood. While on our walk, we saw a pair of deer eating grass and the biggest hare I have ever seen. The sun was shining through the trees and it was really beautiful. The hairs on my arms stood up. Love, Mrs. Campbell. Yeah, so we went on this really beautiful walk yesterday. It's kind of windy and cold, but we were still able to go out on a really nice walk. You know, when I was reading this message, I was noticing that there were some words that sounded the same. So I thought maybe together we're going to kind of pull some of these out and think a little bit about those. Would you help me with that today? Thanks. So I was noticing that some of these words sound the same. When I was reading, I saw the word deer. And then when we saw the pair of deer. So I'm looking at those. They sound the same, but they don't mean the same thing. They have a different meaning. So this deer here is in Dear Students. It's kind of like a form of endearment or my admiration. So it's like, my love, I'm so happy to see you, my dear. And this deer here is like the animal. So there's these words out there that sound the same, and they sometimes look a little similar, but they have these different meanings. Did you notice any other ones as I was looking in here? Because I saw another one in here that kind of got me thinking. I saw this word, hare, and that's another word for rabbit. But then there's this other word here, hair, like hair in my head, or the hair in my arms, they stood up. So that's another pair of words here that sound the same, but they mean something different. And you know, this word pair, a pair of deer, it means like two, or a pair of socks. I'm thinking I know another word that sounds like that word, sounds like pair, but means something different. So as I was thinking about this, it's making me think about what this means. And so I started thinking about, okay, well, these are homophones. And those are words that have the same sound, but they have a different meaning. So earlier, like I said, you have deer. It's like, hello, my dear, kind of love. And then you have the animal deer. And then we also thought about hair as in the rabbit and hair on your head. But I saw another word that I wanted to think about, pair. So this pair, it's kind of like, it's like a set of two, right? So it's like a pair of socks. But there's another word that sounds the same. And that's pair as your fruit. Right, so you have pear, a pair of socks, and pear, the pear that you eat. I was hoping that maybe, now that I've been thinking about this, maybe we could work together on thinking up of some other ones. So, let me get my markers. Okay. So another one that kind of got me thinking is the word sun. When you think of the word sun, what do you think of? Think of sun like the sun and how bright it's shining today. But then I also think of son. Like my child, I have a little boy, and he is my son. And maybe you're out there and you're a son also. So son and son, they sound the same, but they have different meanings. Do you think you could help me with one more? Let's try one more. How about, in our house, we're using this all the time because we're baking all the time. So that's making me think of flour. Are you doing a lot of baking at home? We are going through flour like crazy. So that flour is the flour that you bake with, right? Can you think of another word that sounds the same but is different? It's a different meaning? What are you hearing? What are you saying? Yes, flour. You're right. Absolutely. Right? There's the flower, and there's just so many beautiful flowers. If you're going out on all those walks, I bet you're seeing lots of beautiful flowers out there. Right, so friends, did you see that, what we did? We noticed that there were words in our message that had the same sound, but they had a different meaning. And we had to kind of figure out what they were. And this is something that you can do when you're off in your books today and you're reading, and when you're in your writing. Be on the lookout for those words that sound the same, but they have a different meaning. I can't wait to hear what you find out and what you've come up with. Thanks so much for joining me. Thank you so much for helping me with my homophones today. Hope you have a great day. Bye.